Hello everyone, I'm Candace from Return to Avalon, and I'm here today to talk about fear. Fear is something that can consume us and keep us from doing things that we really would love to do or do love to do. We let it take over our life, and we need to learn how to get past fear. For me personally, that's something that I'm working on, and it keeps coming up over and over again this week, and I decided that it was time to do a video about it since it seems pretty clear that it's something that I need to focus some of my attention on. So when conquering fear or working through fears, there are a few things that I always come back to. One is Fearless Perfume by Sage Goddess. And I buy this. I'm not getting paid to share this with you guys or show it to you. I just wanted to share the things that really help me. And so on days where I feel like I'm going to have a hard time in getting through things that I need to do, like sometimes I get anxiety about going to the doctor or having to make some important phone calls or even going to work. Sometimes it's hard for me. And I think everybody kind of gets that to a certain extent, or a lot of people do. It's kind of a normal thing that we just get a little bit of anxiety about simple things. So the Fearless Perfume really helps me, and when I put it on, I make the intention that it's going to help me be fearless and get through these things that should be easy anyways. Then, today I decided when I was going to do this video that I was going to draw a couple of cards from my crystal deck. I used the crystal deck this time, and it was amazing that I started shuffling and almost immediately 2 cards fell out. Actually, it was immediate. Like, I set the intention for the right cards to fall, and they did. They just fell right out of the deck. It was like totally clear. So the first one that fell out was Sunstone. I'm sorry, everything is reversed. I need to figure out how to change that. Sunstone it's an opaque, clear, iridescent small stone. The key words for it are good fortune, willpower, and originality. Willpower in this case is the key. This is a stone of leadership. It helps us to focus our will on achieving and motivating others. This potent energy must be used with care to ensure that our actions reflect a higher purpose and are not merely self-seeking or self-satisfying. Its courageous attributes help us to overcome fears and phobias. It helps decrease stress, release negative attachments, and turn back psychic attack. Sunstone brings light and energy to life and draws good fortune and luck to all endeavors. Its strong regenerative connection promotes happiness and health. Strongly linked to the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, it increases our feelings of self-worth and dispels feelings of abandonment and discrimination. It alleviates depression and lifts the spirits, making one more optimistic and hopeful. It enhances creativity and helps bring out originality and intuition. Sunstone is very useful in treating depression, SAD, and other negative states of mind. It stimulates the autonomic nervous system, relieves aches and pains, and other damp ailments such as rheumatism. It is good for increasing physical energy and relieving sexual problems. Divinatory meaning: drawing this card signifies it is time to call upon your willpower and independence to drive your goals forward. Let the light flow into all you undertake. Now, is that not perfect? When I was trying to think of stones that would be good for fear, there's just so many that come to mind because fear is based in so many different areas. And I could have fear of speaking, which we're an Amazonite for that. There's fear of so many different things. So figuring out which stones to feature in this video was kind of impossible for me. I didn't really know where to start. So it became pretty clear that I needed to just draw some cards. And when these ones fell out, I just was like, wow, this is so perfect. So Sunstone, and I don't actually have a Sunstone to show you. I do need to get some of those, I guess. This is a stone that I clearly need to be working with. I thought I had almost every stone out there other than those super rare ones, but I apparently don't because I don't have Sunstone, but I should be able to get some soon. So next time maybe I'll be able to show you. The next one I drew is Lapis, and it's kind of hard to see this. It seems so dark in here for the video, and I don't really understand why because it's super sunny out and I opened up the curtains and everything, and it still seems really dark. So I do have a lapis, and we have a lapis skull, but it's upstairs, and I decided not to show that. They tend to be they can sometimes be shy, and it seems like already it's hard to see things. So I'm just gonna let it just stay in its spot next to our bed. But lapis is blue and like a grayish white, and usually has gold sparkles in it. It is a stone for protection, serenity, power, release, and discrimination. It comes in all different kinds of sizes, and you can find it pretty easily, but it can be kind of expensive. Usually you can get smaller pieces for not too much money. Lapis is about truth and the attainment of higher wisdom. It works with the throat chakra, Vishuddha, and the third eye chakra, Anja, enhancing our ability to discriminate and gain intuitive wisdom, especially useful in releasing past anger and injustices that hold us back from growth. Lapis balances the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, connecting us with our inner power and wisdom. Lapis brings release along with the benefits of lasting serenity and deep peace. It blocks psychic attack, returning the energy of negative thoughts, words, and deeds to their origin. Lapis helps us attain clarity of thought, objectivity, and empowers us to direct our lives. It aids in communication and creativity, especially in the realm of feelings and emotions, encouraging expression of our true self from a point of deep self-awareness. It brings better listening skills, honesty, compassion, and helps to harmonize conflict. Lapis leads us into our dreams and psychic work, progressing spiritual journeying and personal growth. Lapis is especially potent for alleviating migraines, headaches, insomnia, and vertigo, and healing the respiratory system, nervous system, the throat, larynx, and thyroid. Lapis cleanses the organs and bone marrow and strengthens the immune system. Drawing this card indicates the need to exercise discrimination in all our dealings. It gives us the power to seek the underlying truth of the matter and bring it into the light, which is often just like dealing with fear. You figure out why you're afraid of something and you deal with it. The other thing I'm doing this week while focusing on fear is I'm reading Big Magic. This is by Elizabeth Gilbert, who's author of Eat, Pray, Love, which a lot of you probably have heard of. I have a hard time reading nonfiction books. I'm a big fiction reader. I read almost a book a day, and squeezing in nonfiction is sometimes difficult for me. And I don't know why, because it's really interesting once I get into it, but I just have a hard time picking up the book. And so I kind of made this rule, I'm going to read 10 pages a day. Well, the first day I read I read over 20 pages. So I'm on page 36 now, and I've only read a few pages today. So once I start reading it, then I start connecting with it, and I'm able to read more than 10 pages a day, which means I'll get through the book a lot faster, and then I can move on to another nonfiction book that will have a lot more information. But this book is all about creative living beyond fear. It's about, I guess I haven't gotten that far yet. It's about, being able to conquer our fear and not letting it take the driver's seat. We have to do the things that we love, and we can't let fear get in our way. So I don't know if I've helped you much with this information today, but hopefully I have, and hopefully maybe it has urged you to focus on your own fears and move past them. And I have more videos in mind, and so hopefully I can get more motivated to start doing them. Today I just felt like I was hit with all this inspiration, and I could have done like 5 different videos because I have so much to say, but I'm going to try to save them and spread them out a little bit, and I will post them over time. Thanks again for tuning in.